Hey everyone, welcome back. Sorry about that. Helps if I take myself off of mute. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about a to-do list. Now, I love making lists. Not everybody does, but I love making lists because it helps me to stay organized and to know what I need to do. So this is just a basic to-do list. I did find this, thankfully, in Microsoft as a template, so that I had something that I could work with to make my to-do list. Things that you'll notice about my to-do list that really help me are that I start by having the date on there, the date that I am writing something or adding it to my to-do list. This is helpful for me because then I can remember when I scheduled something, when it became something that I knew I needed to do. And then I have what the task is. This is a very basic to-do list. So it's just the most important parts, but the date helps me to know when I found out that I need to do this or when I added it to my to-do list. That way I can keep track of it. What the task is that I need to do. Then finally, when the task is done, I can go ahead and check this off. So let me give you an example of how I use this template. And if you don't like this one, I can certainly show you guys more of these to use. This is my favorite, just because it's nice and simple and it's all in one place. So today is December 1st, so I'm going to write 12/1. And what do I have to do? I have to make YouTube video. And which one do I need to make today? I need to make this one about schedules. Imagine that. Okay, I want to also on this list for me, I want to list when I want to do that, when I want to have this done. So I want to say 12/2 is my due date. Okay. So now I know what it is that I want to do. I know when I would like to have it done, and I know when I put it on there. I'm going to also put on there for 12/1 that I would like to make my video on my lesson that I'm going to miss coming up. So I need to add my lesson recording. And I need to add it for 12/15. And when do I want to have this done by? Well, I want to have this done well in advance. I don't want to be last minute doing this. So I'm going to go ahead and put a due date of 12/4. So this helps me to see when, what specifically I have to do, when I put something on there, and when I want it to be due by. So this afternoon, when I finish making the video on schedules, I'm going to go ahead and just put a check mark, or I can put my date of 12/1. That way I know that I have this completed and it's all set and ready to go. Down here at the bottom, I can write any notes for things that are coming up, things I might be thinking about. I might say, check reading practice. This is something that I do all the time, so I don't want to necessarily put it on there because I would be putting it on there for every day. But I'm making a note down here to check the reading practice. And if it's something I do every day that I want to mark that I've done it every day, I can put a nice little bar here and go 1, 2, 3, 4, and I could just make a nice little chart right here and then make sure that I just add that information in. And as I go through and do it each day, I can just make a check in here. Okay, there are lots of different ways to make a planner or to make a to-do list. You can also, if I can go down here to use my mouse, and if I can, let's see if it'll let me, insert a blank page. If I want to do it this way, another way that I might make one is I might say at the top, like the color blue, so I could say to-do list. And then I could make my checkboxes as I put the things that I need to do. And I could say what the task is, and then my due date. If I don't necessarily need it to say when I've scheduled that, I like to have when I schedule it. That way I can stay organized. So you could have your task and then your due date for each one. And then as you complete them, you would just check them off. Okay? You can even get fancy and you can come in here and you can go to design up at the top. You can choose a border for your page. Maybe you want to make it, I don't know, maybe you want to make it something exciting and fun. So you want to make it stars. And I want to put stars around so that I know. And maybe I want to, make some colors and I want to choose some different colors that I want to use in here. So maybe as I draw, I'm going to use different colors, or as I type, I'm going to type in different colors. Okay. So if it works best for you to use this on the computer, that's great. If it works best for you to do this by hand, that works well too. Just make sure that you're using to-do lists to kind of help you organize what you still need to finish. These are especially great if you are working on doing these for over a break, or when you're getting caught up on your overdue lessons, you can kind of create a list and work through it that way. Okay. So good luck. If you have any questions or you need any help with these, reach out to your teacher. If not, until next time, happy learning.